Hey everybody, it's Tim. Welcome back to another episode of Boone County Beekeeper. Now, today is Thursday, September the 15th, and I'm going to pan around here, and as I do, you will see that I am no longer in Boone County, West Virginia. Rather, today and tomorrow, I am in Holmes County, Ohio. And over there's my wife sitting in the swing. We're actually up here in Amish Country for our anniversary. We was married 36 years yesterday, and let me tell you, that right there, that's a brave woman to put up with me for that long. I've got to tip my hat to her for sure. But today is a beautiful day. It's about 70 degrees, beautiful weather. Just a good place to come up here and unwind. Good people, good food. It's a great place to just come and unwind. It's great. Coming in the road right here, I saw a sign said local honey for sale. So I took a little drive over there just a minute ago, and the guy was not home, so I'm going to go back. And my plan is to buy a little jar of honey from him, maybe talk to him a little bit, and see how his flow has went this year and how his bees have done. And that's the plan for probably tomorrow. But been doing a lot of thinking about the bees back home, and like I said, today is Thursday. I'm gonna go back Saturday. We're gonna leave early Saturday morning. It's about 3.5 hour trip from our house, so I should be home middle of the day, and I'm gonna go up and get in them. I've not been in them at all since the last video where we did have some of the honey. Seemed like the knotweed has pretty much dried up, and it's been about 2 weeks, since that last video. My dad has actually been up there several times. It's close to his house. He said they're flying like crazy. Now, I don't know if you can see right up here, but a lot of goldenrod, ironweed. We have the same at the house. Seems like the goldenrod has really been heavy this year. I don't know, some years is a hit, some's a miss, I don't know. But apparently they're still bringing something in, so that's good. I can't wait to get home and see what they are doing. We're getting into a critical time here, guys. It's time to really start getting ready for winter. I've been thinking a lot about it here on this trip. We need to build our shims. I always put about a 2 or 3 inch shim on top for the winter. That allows me to put some newspaper down on top of the frames and put our sugar in there for the mountain camp method. That's just a little extra insurance, that they'll make it through the winter. We need to do that. I always put them an upper entrance in that shim. That way, if we have snow that comes in like crazy, that they can still have a way to get out and make a cleansing flight. And we need to do all that. We need to check our stores, which I'm sure they're fine. They've been bringing all this in. We've been feeding. And probably what we'll do is when I get back and when the flow does end, we'll go ahead and we will continue on with our feeding. I'll probably put some empty foundation on top. I've got some shallows at home that I'd like to draw out. We'll go ahead and let them girls draw that out. Just make sure that they're doing well. And like I said, calm is king. So every little bit that we can draw for next year is that much that we don't have to worry about then. So getting up to it here, guys. It's just time. So not going to get into bees this week, obviously. This is, like I said, I've not been in them in 2 weeks. Just let them do their thing. Kind of a dull time right now, but getting ready to be an exciting time, a busy time for sure. So just going to go back and check them and see what happens, and we'll go from there. Been thinking about Blondie a little bit. Definitely I got to do so. It's time. I got to do so. I've been putting it off. I think what I'll do, if she's not doing anything yet, I'm going to go ahead and pinch her. And I'll leave them queenless for about a week. And then I think what I'll do is I will combine them with the newspaper over into the hive that I brought up from my house. Now, with that being said, let me say this. If you remember, I was supposed to took that apivar off there last Sunday. I didn't get to do it, guys. So the weather manager's been raining. It rained all weekend long, and then I had to go back to work. And we've had so much rain, and it's just been nasty. So, you know, that's one thing I will say. I was talking to some people here. You know, it's not that far from where I live. They said it's been a very dry summer here, but back home, down where I live, been one of the wettest. Well, it has been the wettest summer on record, is what the news said in the Charleston area. It's just been a terrible year for anything, as we've had so much rain. I think they said that the last time that we had a 7-day stretch without at least a little bit of rain in that 7-day period was back like last October or November. That's just crazy. I mean, it's just been a yucky year for sure, weather-wise. So hopefully it'll get better. I hope it got it out of the system. If not, man, we're going to be doomed on snow. So we'll just have to wait and see. But really, it's about all I got. I'll link here at the end of this a little bit of the footage, you know, from our trip here. Just some of the scenery. Just a beautiful place. If you guys ever get a chance to come up here, you need to come. It's just a good place, like I say, to come and unwind. It's just, they roll the streets up here at 5 o'clock. So, I mean, it's wonderful. I believe I could live in a place like this, no doubt. But I'll show you here. Here's our little place that we're staying. It's called the Cottage. Just a little tiny cottage. Everything's so clean. Over here to the side, we've got some animals. I'll show you. We've got some goats, and we've got chickens, and we've got a donkey over there. Good alarm clock every morning. That old donkey, he's pretty loud. So, been a good trip, guys. So I'm gonna go check this guy out tomorrow with the honey. Talk to him a little bit, see what he says, and we'll just get back home. So next week, be looking for a video. We'll do some filming there at home, and we'll get back in the girls, see what they're doing. I'm anxious to see how much honey they've put in. They may be putting some of this goldenrod in, I'm not sure. So we'll just have to wait till we get in there and see. My daddy said, man, they've been flying like crazy. So that's a good thing. So, well, guys, that's all I got. So this is Tim, and I'd like to say thank you for being with us. God bless you. God bless you and your family. Hope you and your family are well. And just take care of yourself and have a good week. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.